So I want you to talk about your results. What have you experienced so far inside the program? How has this tangibly impacted your experience with business, with life in general? Anything that you want to share about your results?
First of all, I didn't expect what will be. Like my expectation was like, okay, I'll just fix a couple small problems. Like for example, mindset about money, like also mindset about certain small situation. I didn't expect so much. This is crazy because what we end by that now I'm actually able to control my mind completely. Whenever something happened again, like happened before, I'm able to fix it not in like week, 2 or 1 month, but pretty much in a couple of seconds. Like how good I became, because now I know exactly where does it come from, why it happened, and how to fix it. And this is crazy because for me, this is like mind blowing. A couple of days ago, I sent you a message like how I realize now that there is no problems, there's only solutions. Like whatever, for example, we have in life, whatever will happen, it's so simple. Like each problem they have, it's simple to solve it. But we, by thinking too much, like not knowing what is happening in our mind, this is when actually things start happening. This is when you start being overwhelmed. You're losing focus in everything. And what I like the most that now I'm really able to focus. For example, when I work, I know exactly what I want, how to achieve it. And if I feel any kind of obstacle, like anything like bad thought, or for example, my ego start playing with me, I know how to control it. And this is the best thing. For example, for me, it was like all time scary to go, for example, I don't know, to record some videos. Before, like when I'm recording a YouTube video, I need like 1 hour to record 5-10 minutes YouTube video. Now I'm able to do it in one shot, which is like, first of all, time, I'm saving my time. I feel more confident and I know exactly what I want, what to say and how to say. And it's like, this is crazy.
There's no problems, only solutions. I have to highlight that because that was what you just said. How empowering is that, bro? Like there's no problems, only solutions. Can you imagine? And that's true. And obviously we know why that is. Can you imagine if everyone came to this realization? Like how empowering is it to know that everything that I once thought of as or perceived as a problem, that's only a consequence of my own perception. There's no problems, only solutions. Like that's a massive paradigm shift.
It's really crazy because now when I take a look on other people, like for example, with my clients, I know exactly where they are in their stage. I know exactly what is happening to them. When they talk to me, I know exactly, okay, what is going on. Because before I was all the time taking wrong approach to them, but now it's not just understand my mind, how does it work, but other people's mind. And this is like really, really crazy. And as you just say that, imagine if everyone would be at that stage, like, man, like the world would be perfect. From other side, it's sad. It's sad that when I see now that where I was before, and I wasn't even aware that I can be at such a high stage. And this is something which is like, for me, is like mind blowing. Like, I don't know how to express this.
And now it's just your new normal.
Yeah, it's a new normal. Like wake up in the morning whenever you want without having something like pulling you back. No problem. If I want to get up, I will get up. If I don't get up, I won't feel bad about it, right? If I don't complete something, I won't feel bad about it, right? Of course, I'm more productive in everything. And what is really crazy, I don't know if you know when, for example, you know when you feel really calm, like your mind is clean all the time, like everything is like slow, right? And this is the moment where I feel all the time. And this is for me is really crazy because whenever I get up, I'm smiling. Whenever I do something, I'm smiling. Whenever something bad happens, I take that as a normal feedback. Okay, cool, it happened. It'll be fixed. And I feel like in mind, I'm like at least 20, 30 years older.
Wow, that's interesting. I've never heard anyone say that before. Perspective of greater wisdom?
Yes, yeah, exactly. Why? Because, for example, if I compare for example, in February, I'll be 33. And if you compare for example, the way I was thinking when I was 20, I was all the time really stressful, really nervous. And how I was like how I was like older and older, of course, I started understanding many things. And now, for example, when I take a look, some other people who are a bit older, like people who are like 60, 70, you know, how they're calm because they already went through everything and they know how to handle a certain situation. And this is how I feel now, that now I see life completely different. Like before I saw like many bad things. Now I see only good things. And this is what I like the most, because
Yeah, that's
everything is more positive now. It's not like, hey, negative things are happening. You know, I'm more happy for what I have and not like sad for what I don't have.
and that's massive. And I think the biggest learning
Yes.
here is that, well, why is that for anyone listening to this and going, okay, how can it be that you end up seeing everything, especially those things that you considered were your main challenges, as now you can see the solution, it's self-evident, or you can just see everything different? How does that make sense, or how does that happen? And really what you're describing here is the consequence of doing the work that matters, the inner work. Because as you've heard us describe inside the program, is that your external reality, your external experience of reality, is a reflection of your internal reality. And so when you do the work that counts, you identify the ways in which you are conditioned to unconsciously be, and that energetic projection or expression then colors and influences and then creates your experience of life. And so for people watching this, they're going, well, how is it that everything can suddenly be different now? Well, it's because you do the work that matters. And that's what you're describing. You're like, I've changed who I am being. And as a consequence, life is now experienced differently. It's like I see things differently.
Exactly.
It's just
Exactly.
it's an amazing realization and learning to come to. And I can understand now why you say, well, I feel like I've got the wisdom of like 20 or 20, 30, 40 years down the road.